What's up, guys? My name is Drake. This is Leading Edge Guitars. Today we're going to be going over this guy right here, which is the Fender Squier Bullet. A little bit step up from the Affinity series they've got. It's a great little guitar. I'm going to do a little review on it. Before we get into all that, I know you guys have all heard this week of the big news with Gibson going bankruptcy, Chapter 11, all that good stuff. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. I've heard a lot of both sides, a lot of back and forth on it. I'm just a little curious. Let me know what you guys think of it. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Today, like I said, we're going to go over the Fender Squier Bullet here. Great little guitar, really good for beginners, man. I've had this guitar maybe a year and a half or so it's got a little bit of age to it, but can honestly say this one's probably one of my favorites. It's very versatile, does a lot of different styles, good bluesy tones. This one is the humbucker single coil. So with the humbucker, you are able to do a little bit more of the heavier stuff, you know, get a little bit more gritty in there. It's nice, got a nice tone to it. Coolest thing that I like about this one is definitely the finish on it. This sunburst finish is great. This is actually the first sunburst guitar that I ever had. It was really cool, kind of caught my eye. And then all the black hardware too. The black hardware, the black pick guard, everything on top of that. I mean, it was just a really sweet looking guitar. So ended up picking this one up. I think it was around 100, 150 if I can remember, somewhere around there. So really not a bad price for a nice little guitar. Like I said, it's got good tone. You know, it's really well built. I mean, you really wouldn't be able to tell the price of this thing, honestly. I mean, to me, this thing plays a lot better than, you know, $100, $150 guitar. It's a really nice sound to it. It's got, like I said, got a little bit of a bluesy tone to it. I've got it going through my Digitech RP250 multi-effects processor into my line 6 there behind me. You know, very basic little blues drive that I've got on here. Got the tones cranked here. So we'll give it a little whirl. I'll kind of go through a couple different stuff, kind of give you guys an idea on the sound, you know, the playability, all that fun stuff. Hopefully be able to, you know, get you a better idea if you're looking into getting one of these. I would definitely recommend it. I think they're a great little guitar to have with the collection there. Like I said, if you're a beginner too, this would be perfect. I mean, this thing does everything. It's, like I said, does metal. You can do some blues on it. It's really versatile, so it's really great for the beginner trying to figure out, you know, which style of music that you're really going to fit into. So, ooh, it's a little loud. It's ready to go. Turn that down just a little bit. So this will be just on the humbucker, back here on the bridge. So you do have the option, you know, like any standard Fender, to switch through everything. But I've got this one cranked on the humbucker right now, so we'll play a little bit, and then I'll move it up through the positions here, give you an idea on kind of the sound through it, and we'll get on a clean channel too, play it through a little bit clean, kind of give you a better idea what those tones are like. So here's the humbucker. So like I said, really nice cut to it. It's got a lot of nice sound coming out of that humbucker. This is really cool on this guitar. It kind of shocked me. I was messing around with it one day, playing a little drop D, doing a little bit of heavier stuff, and was actually able to get a lot of really good pinch harmonics out of it. Alright, so we'll get into, I'm still in the humbucker here. Just went through a little bit dirty on the overdrive there. I got it in a blues drive setting on the processor there, so, you know, a lot of grit to it, a lot of nice sound, a lot of nice tone. We'll get it on a clean channel here and see. Oh, we want that one. There we go. There we go. Get it on a nice little clean channel and see what kind of sounds we can get out of this guy. So like I said, really nice sound. You know, this is all in the humbucker here. This is not really running through anything crazy. The processor really doesn't throw a whole lot onto it, so it's really a lot of this guitar. Mainly, it's like I said, it's got a lot of nice tone to it. Really well put together. Let's hit up some of the higher pickups here. We'll kind of get an idea on what those sound like. Kind of give you a hint on, you know, where we're going with that. This one is a 5 selector, so you got all the options there, which is really cool. You can get some really good tones in between, especially using that single coil and the humbucker. Got a lot of nice sound through there. Woo! It's been a long day. So let's crank it. Let's go all the way to the neck. We'll play a little dirty on it and see what we can get out of it. One thing I forgot to mention, but if you've been watching, you can obviously tell this does have the tremolo, or whammy bar, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice little feature to have on top of there, so we'll get into that a little bit. Alright, so nice sounds. That was cranked all the way up on the neck there. Really good tone out of it, and I've got a couple different effects that I usually play this thing through. Most of the time though, I end up sticking with this processor, and the stuff that you can add on top of it, and it's really it's a cool setup. It's got a lot of nice sound to it. Definitely a really great little guitar. I would definitely recommend it. Let's get that one on a little bit of a clean channel here. Let's see what we got on that neck pickup. Alright, some nice sounds, nice clean channel, really warm, nice and light, nothing over the top, you know, it's really good, really good tones out of it. So, like I said before, if you're a beginner and you've kind of been, you know, eyeing this guitar online, or, you know, maybe you saw one in the store somewhere, or wherever, I mean, if you've got the ability, I would encourage you, go sit down and play it, see how it feels, you know. But my opinion, man, this is where it's at. This is a good little setup for not a whole lot of money. I mean, this thing it's a cheap guitar, I guess you could say. I mean, it's definitely not very expensive, but it definitely doesn't sound cheap. I mean, it, you know, thrown through the right effects and, you know, the right EQs and everything. I mean, this is a nice little setup. Great little guitar. So, anyways, definitely recommend it. Let me kind of play through a little bit of some of the other pickups here. We'll just kind of throw some fun stuff through here. Let's see what we can kind of hear. So this will be position 2. Kind of see what we get out of this. Alright, that was position 2. Let's bump it up 3, see what we got here. that was our middle position there. I mean, you can see as we move up through them, definitely a lot of good sounds, a lot of different tones, a lot of stuff to play around with. It's really versatile. So this would be position 4 right here, the only one we haven't gone through. Let's kind of play through this one, see what we can get out of it, you know, see what sounds we got. That'll hopefully give you guys a better idea if you're looking at this video, you know, thinking that, you know, I don't really know if it's a good decision, it's kind of on the cheaper side, I don't want it to sound bad, you know, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this will help you kind of get a better idea on, you know, what the sound is behind it, and hopefully help you make an informed decision. So hopefully that helps you guys out. You know, like, this is a lot to go over on this thing, but it's pretty simple. I mean, it's really not, you know, all that crazy of a guitar. It's a nice little starter. They come in a lot of different finishes, a lot of cool options. You can go with the plain color, get you a sunburst. I've seen a couple of the sunbursts like this with the white pick guard, you know, white knobs, all that stuff. I'm not sure if this one, honestly, I haven't seen another one. I'm sure there's other ones out there, obviously, that look like this, but I haven't ran into a whole lot of them. So you know, if you happen to see these, or you know anything about this color or anything, can you give me a little bit more info? Let me know in the comments. Man, that pretty much wraps it up for this guy. You know, pretty basic little guitar, pretty fancy. You know, got some nice sounds out of it. Does a good job. It's a great little beginner, great little starter. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you got any suggestions, if there's anything that, you know, you want to hear about, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll put all the links in the description there. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I got all that stuff. I got a website. I do have a blog on the website that I update every week. So go to the website, check it out. I usually try to get the blog posted on Sundays, sometimes Mondays, because let's face it, I like to be lazy. But anyways, if there's anything else you guys, you know, are curious about this, you got any questions, let me know in the comments. And then don't forget too, like I said at the beginning of the video, I want to hear what you guys' opinion is on the whole Gibson thing going on, and, you know, any predictions you have, because I've heard Guitar Center is in a lot of trouble too. So, you know, we'll just kind of see what happens with all that. So you guys just let me know. Thanks for watching. I'm Drake. This is Leading Edge Guitars. Goodbye.